Protest with justice.
Hey there guys, Concatron here, and welcome back to another video on the channel where today I will be talking about why the big three, Robo, Chompy Mage, or Green Chompy Mage specifically, and Wildstorm are so dang expensive. So, let's just start out why, how much they cost. Green Chompy Mage is about $100 to $200, and that's about the same story with Wildstorm, $100 to $200-ish you can get them for. But Robo, on the other hand, can go for 3 to 4, even 500 damage out of box. And all of those were out of box. If they're out of box, you could easily add another 50 to 100 to it. It's like 150 or something for Chompy Mage and Wildstorm, and then like on Amazon it's like 1,000 for a new in-box Robo or something like that, which is ridiculous. I was fortunate enough to get Robo and Green Chompy Mage way back when. I am in fact missing Wildstorm, which really sucks, but hey, I've got given the choice of Wildstorm or Robo. I think I'd rather have Robo just because Wildstorm can cost a bit less. But we're not here to talk about how I got them, we're here to talk about why they're so expensive. So let's start out with Chompy Mage, because his is the easiest. So when Imaginators released, it released with Wave 1 and the starter pack, and then a little while later came Wave 2, and then I think it was Wave 3 is when you could get your hands on Chompy Mage. But Chompy Mage was an exclusive to a Villains 5 bundle that you could only get off of Amazon, which right then and there is already going to make Chompy Mage a lot more rare than the other ones, just for the fact that it's exclusive to one store or website, and the fact they have to buy it in a bundle. But the other villains that came in that bundle, that being Dr. Crankcase, Taekwon Crow, Chompy Mage, as I said. I'm looking at my collection because I forget. This looks very professional. But Hoodsicle was one of them, and then there was, I want to say Graveclobber, but I know that is wrong. It is Wolfgang. So Wolfgang, Dr. Crankcase, Taekwon Crow, Chompy Mage, and Hoodsicle came in that lot. The thing is, all of those figures besides Chompy Mage were already released as single packs, which meant that were either Wave 1 or Wave 2 single packs, which meant that they were, you know, that a lot of people didn't buy the package because they already had the other 4, or they already had 1 and then didn't want to get a duplicate. Because like the hardcore collectors or just the casual players, or the hardcore collectors would buy the pack and just get doubles, but the casual players would not do that because it's a waste. Which, that is basically why Chompy Mage is so expensive, or Green Chompy Mage specifically, because that is basically it. Yeah. Alright, so Wildstorm and Robo are the classic wave, late wave release stories, where a lot of the other rare characters, like Thrillipede, doubled their trigger happy, I think. Whamshell comes up a bit. In Trap Team, it was Blackout and Spotlight, and them were all late wave releases that just did not get restocked in stores. So, let's go over Wildstorm first. I don't know if he was store exclusive. He might have been exclusive to Toys R Us, but if he, I'm pretty sure he isn't, because Robo is. And that pack, he came in that triple pack with Wildstorm, Blue Imaginite Chest, and then an Imaginite Crystal, and the level came with on Wildstorm's chip. So, he was the second to last Skylander to ever, well, more or less. He was a Wave 5 release, which was with Wildstorm, Robo, and then Tidepool and Blastertron. That was the final wave of Skylanders that ever, basically. Which is kind of why he's so expensive, just because he's a late wave release, which meant that stores like were kind of getting out of Skylanders for that year, so they only bought like one package, which had like one shipment, which contained however many they had, and then after they were gone, they did not restock, which means that whoever got it, and you snooze, you lose, basically. Which is why Wildstorm is so expensive. Even Blastertron and Tidepool are more on the expensive side compared to other like Wave 1 Imagineers or Senseis. And Robo is basically the same exact story as Wildstorm, except for the fact that he was Toys R Us exclusive. And I've heard in other places that Robo was the final wave release, so he was like the last Skylander ever released. I don't know if that's true because, like I said, they were released in waves. So, yeah, but he was Toys R Us exclusive, which usually when you put in a Toys R Us exclusive or a store exclusive on something, that usually means that it will be, just in general, be a bit more uncommon. But because it was Wave 5, Toys R Us didn't really restock after it hit their shops. It just did not work out. So before I close that video, I'm gonna go and fact check all of that because that is all from memory. So yeah. Okay, so I think that all of what I said was true except for the fact that Robo was Toys R Us exclusive. I couldn't find anything on the packaging that said that it actually was. But I think for the most part, everything else is true that I've said. So I just want to thank all of you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.